Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kazuhiro Yamamoto will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Brandon Belt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Flores on second, Crawford on at first with nobody out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now to the plate, number 5. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Into the box now, Alex Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alex Tucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Ready now, Joe Reyes. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Reyes is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead cold guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Tucker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now at the plate, Lance Walker. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Popped up. Belt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Anthony Cox waits on deck. Ripped down the first base line, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Batting fourth.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Anthony Cox, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
No, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Ryan Shea. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in, Tony Biddle, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So coming to the plate, Buster Posey. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. For the current campaign, Posey is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-2 the count to Posey.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And that swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Digging in, Mike Gerber. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So here now's the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Shea is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gerber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well hit to right, but foul. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Number 35.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled away. A 1-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-2. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Striding into the box, Bronco Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Kazuhiro Yamamoto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball just inside. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
So digging in now, Alex Tucker will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tucker brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Joe Reyes, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Samardzija sets. Here he comes 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over the first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 2. It's now 4-2 Pittsburgh.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Joey Rickard is on deck. The 3-1. Popped him up. Shea has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Striding in, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in, Buster Posey, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Thomas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave one. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Lance Walker. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
At third, Longoria reined in. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Ryan Shea. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Mike Gerber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jeff Samardzija. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Brandon Crawford would be next. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box, Tony Biddle. He singled his last time up.
Pirates, the third baseman, Tony.
First delivery
Biddle.
to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Domingo Santana waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
You know, it takes a lot of
Now
discipline to
batting,
watch a
left
pitch like
fielder,
that go by, but
Domingo.
on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being
Set
a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So striding in, Thomas, he'll try to follow up the double with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and
Ladies and
forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box now, Kazuhiro Yamamoto, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home is a called strike on the changeup. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in a situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Alex Tucker waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. This one's down to third. One there. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alex.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Tucker, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Has a look. Now the pitch. In there, strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
In now, Joe Reyes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Dan, after that base hit,
right
he's
fielder,
extended his hit
5.
streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Cox.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Anthony Cox. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Reyes is off of first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch heading out towards shallow right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Thomas. 1 away.
Now batting, number 5.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, number 5. He had a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping in now, Joey Rickard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Thomas is there, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, still 8-2. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Shea will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gerber is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Tony Biddle. And now a pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run homer for Domingo Santana. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box now, Bronco Thomas. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Though not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Thomas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Alex Tucker, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Gerber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Bucks 10 and the Giants 2. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Walker moves over. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 34, Mike Gerber.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Gerber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit to first. Shea gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Number 19 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Walker giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 64.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Reyes.
Pirates, the second baseman, Joe Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Here comes another 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Digging in once again, Lance Walker. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Belt moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Anthony Cox.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Cox, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rickard is after it, but this will land untouched. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Wilmer Flores, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Drilled on the ground is short. To his left, Tucker. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. At the plate, Ryan Shea, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The first baseman, Ryan Shea.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Tony Biddle waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Riddle.
Now at the plate, Tony Biddle, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
That misses. 2-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Domingo Santana waits on deck. Three and one. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting,
Into the box
fielder,
now, Domingo Santana.
Domingo.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 5. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Walker going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Number 72 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
These changes for Pittsburgh. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 72. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 36, Chris Owings. Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
In now, Evan Longoria.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Joey Rickard, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Stepping in now, Mike Gerber. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Rickard over at second. Posey at first. 1 gone. Line toward right center. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 64.
Number 8 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Thomas. And the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Bucks 10 and the Giants 3. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
Now in the box, Bronco Thomas. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Thomas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Chris Owings now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Number 3, shortstop, Alex Tucker.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Alex Tucker, he flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way.
Outside. That's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Bucks 10 and the Giants 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Wilmer Flores starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0. He is a heater in there for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon.
In now, Brandon Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker on the move, and no one will track it down. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reyes retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here's the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Flores, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up win number 70 to top the division. Kazuhiro Yamamoto records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jeff Samardzija worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Bass.